Wendy, can you tell me what happened?
I woke up and I heard it. It was screaming.
How can Wendy hear the Xenomorphs? When does a machine stop being a machine? Or more importantly, when does a human stop being a human? The third episode of Alien Earth showcased several interesting new developments, including the transportation of the dangerous creatures to Neverland Island, Kirsch being given control over them, and the dissection and experimentation of the aliens. How can Wendy hear the Xenomorphs? And what's with the human lung? Welcome back to my gloomy ship, and today I'll be discussing some of the newest, biggest mysteries of Alien Earth, specifically Wendy and her connection to the alien, and her brother's lung. Will this experiment give Boy Cavalier control over the Xenomorph? In the third episode of Alien Earth, Hermit was captured by the Xenomorph. He was taken to become a host for a new alien. His synthetic sister came to his rescue, and they fought off the Xenomorph, but they were both seriously injured in the fight. The siblings were taken to Neverland Island for medical treatment. One of Hermit's lungs was removed, most likely damaged due to the Xenomorph impaling him earlier. The lung was removed, but not discarded. It was placed inside a glass cylinder. Why? Afterward, Kirsch was given authority and control over the experiments of the 5 alien specimens from the Maginot ship. No human would be involved, as it was extremely dangerous to have organics near the aliens. Kirsch cut open one of the eggs and extracted the facehugger. He dissected the creature and extracted the Xenomorph embryo. What did he do with it? He dropped it inside the cylinder holding Hermit's lung, giving the little pest a new home. It's quite obvious that what they are doing is to birth a new Xeno, since Wendy chopped up the last one. You see, Xenomorphs reproduce using unwilling hosts. They don't just kill other organics for fun. They choose those they see worthy to carry and birth new Xenomorphs, which explains why the Xeno didn't kill Hermit. Prodigy scientists are not yet aware of what attributes the Xenomorph looks for when selecting or kidnapping the next host for their offspring. Kirsch only knows that humans were used for the reproductive cycle of the Xeno, based on the info he gathered from the ship's records. That's why Hermit is key. It's the only case they know of a Xenomorph taking a human, not killing him, which indicates that it intended to use him as a host. Thus why Kirsch cuts open the facehugger, removes the parasite, and drops it into Hermit's lung in a jar. Now, why is Prodigy reproducing a Xenomorph? Well, you would think the answer to be obvious. Xenomorphs are extremely lethal alien creatures. They are more than just animals to be studied. They are potential weapons of mass chaos and destruction. Imagine what Prodigy could do if they decipher the alien's physiology and use it against the corporation's enemies. Weyland-Yutani wouldn't stand a chance. Whoever controls the Xenomorphs could control the world, and then the universe. These creatures from space can destroy civilization more effectively than any other predator or artificial intelligence. Moving on to Wendy, we still haven't gotten the answer to one of our questions. How can she hear the aliens communicate with her? In the previews, Wendy did say that she can hear them talking.
They're talking to me.
We floated the idea that Wendy was the result of an experiment that used alien DNA. So is she? Was Wendy's synthetic body made with pieces of an alien creature? It's a crazy theory, but there does seem to be a connection between the Xenomorphs and the Hermit siblings. Perhaps Boy Cavalier's choice to make Marcy Hermit his first synthetic child wasn't by chance. There may be something in these siblings' genetics that makes them special. Could you imagine if they had some connection to the Predators, for example? That would explain how Wendy can hear the aliens, but that's crazy. Or is it? My point is that I don't believe it to be a coincidence that both Hermit children are now subjects of Prodigy's experiments. Both are ideal candidates for evolutionary progression. Wendy is an evolution in synthetics, and maybe there is something in her brother's DNA that could birth a unique xenomorph. And they are both under Boy Cavalier's thumb. This gives his company a huge advantage over other corporations that, as far as we know, don't have alien pets.
I mean, if we did this wrong, best case, we got a bunch of AIs running around thinking that they're human. Worst case, we killed 6 kids.
What is a human and what is a machine is a constant theme in the series. Morrow asks a perceptive question that he repeats several times without receiving an answer.
When is a machine not a machine?
Like other synthetics, Wendy and the Lost Boys have forgotten what they are. They still believe they are human. Morrow knows this and is planning to use it to his advantage.
Everybody needs a friend. Will you be my friend?
Wendy isn't human, but what if she isn't fully synthetic either? Then what is she? A cyborg is a human with robot enhancements, but is still human. The project that created Wendy sought to dispense with the organic body aspect. Only the mind would remain. Retaining the mind of Marcy Hermit makes Wendy a new type of human-machine hybrid, a synthetic body controlled by the brain of a human child. The mind of a child has limitless potential because they have something that an adult mind does not.
Children have access to a world of infinite imagination.
That is the secret of Boy Cavalier's creation. They are synthetics with limitless imagination and creativity. Now, whether Wendy is the result of Prodigy's experiment using xenomorph cells or a child with special genes, what's clear is that she is strong enough to kill a xenomorph and she can communicate with aliens. Her killing a xenomorph with her bare hands may be the thing Prodigy needs to control the aliens. Xenomorphs communicate as a hive mind, and they follow a queen. Finding out what makes Wendy and her brother so compatible with the Xenos, and how the aliens are communicating with Wendy, could make Prodigy modify Wendy and turn her into a surrogate queen, and through her, command an army of killer aliens. It is suspicious that Prodigy is using one of Hermit's organs to birth a new xenomorph. Boy Cavalier is using Wendy's brother's genes to strengthen the communication between the xenomorph and his creation. Again, highly suspicious, almost as if Boy Cavalier planned this from the start. So what do you think? How are the aliens talking to Wendy?
They're talking to me.
Wendy, can you tell me what happened?
I woke up and I heard it. It was screaming.
I'm a Gloomy Geek, and don't forget to like and subscribe.